already know what time it is, huh? Playing skills, you did, huh?
Playing skills.
Ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, car on the wrist, hole in the wrist, watch how I flip, watch how I whip, I'm in the whip, hole in the wrist, I never switch, ice on the wrist, I get the money but I never switch. They saying you switch cause you won't get it. You know they came from the bottom and now we is lit. You was lit, I gotta get it, I gotta get it. You hate cause I took no risks. Why bet you wanna be famous, They elevated us, You know I'm icy in Vegas, This for the that hate us, I make a lot of new money, When the not savers, You be liking my flavor, I think it's cause ice on the wrist, on the wrist, on the wrist. Watch out, cuz I never switch, you never switch. I never switch, I never switch. Ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist, ice in the wrist.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us in downtown New Orleans at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Carolina Panthers and the New Orleans Saints. The first 2 months of the race to bring us as we're off in Week 9. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll get across the 20 before he's brought down at about the 23-yard line.
Here we go. Time to end it. Check. Watch 54. Watch the
And a quick throw here, that's complete. And right away, he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers.
To put it mildly, that is not the way anyone wants to start off a game. You fumble on your first offensive snap. But now what you're worried about is, does that linger throughout the game for your guys on offense? And how's the defense going to handle it? Because no one expects to run out on the field on the first play and have to all of a sudden start to play themselves.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
3, 8, check.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Let's get it together, defense. Let's get it together. 20. Check. Hey, Fred.
From the 31, Newton. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams. And he's going to get this one to the 23-yard line.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
The first carry now. This is Alvin Kamara. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now Murray off play action. He's going to loft one deep left side here. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, New Orleans. Andy Isabella, his 5th touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Lutz with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They had the interception last time. It led to the opening touchdown. So now 7-0 the score as they start 1st and 10. Newton, meanwhile, here connecting with McCaffrey. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. The Panthers have the first. It's a gain of 12.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backside of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got a bike. Oh, he just snuck out there. And they just got.
But when this ball's tipped and intercepted. Picked up by Marcus Williams.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
On 2nd and 9.
Throw it, bro.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. Great job defending someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Murray with a 3rd and long. Oh, this is intercepted.
Why didn't let me control him?
Picked off by Trey Boston.
Well, it's 3rd and long, and you've got a few different ways to play it offensively. But this is not the type of offense that's going to wave the white flag. They're going to keep chucking it. And this time, it results in an interception.
Bro, yeah, he's 97 speed, bro. I got him up there.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
And they're picking up right where they left off with the shutout that they pitched last week. A huge part of that, this pass rush. They know how to get after people.
Offensively, good luck finding some answers right now. Throwing on 2nd and long. Newton. His throw incomplete. Curtis Samuel, the one he was looking for. And now it's 3rd down. And
I trade him every
time
I have the Panthers.
Yeah, they get the sack on 1st
down. He throws off his back foot very inaccurately.
Just a play away from getting the football
he doesn't set his feet like he should.
They've got to hold up.
Check nickel. Check 38.
3rd and long. It's Newton. That's incomplete, but there is a flag down, so hang on. A big call coming on 3rd down. Some boos coming down right now from this home crowd.
No, you can't touch DBs no more.
That was because of the pass interference call, but for a second there, I thought maybe they'd gotten a look at my appearance as Othello in the high school play.
you were Othello?
Not a good one,
wow.
let me tell you.
Thank you.
A little bit of space there for the 1st down run, as that's going to get him about 5 yards. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. The 1st down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Cam fakes the give and keeps it.
Oh, what in the fucking world are y'all doing?
Touchdown, Carolina. DJ Moore. His 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are on the board here in this 1st quarter.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's a thing of beauty, especially when it's done like that for a touchdown.
The throw, the catch, and how about the run after to get it to the end zone?
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive.
I was like, come
just
on with
past
it.
the
Come on with it.
30-yard line. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 6 yards.
Tyler got bulldozed.
That's a first down.
I do know that owners, when they watch their quarterbacks
He really,
run with the football,
I swear to
they
God,
usually
bro.
hold
I
their
asked
breath
him if I can
that's the
fucking change it.
franchise. But when you're
Well,
getting
that
that kind
motherfucker
of a
has the truck
game,
animation
hard to
now.
argue against calling it.
Ready, set, 1-7. Check, Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, we got to get this stuff.
Now this time, Murray to throw it. Steps away to his left.
Oh.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away, but could not. Shaq tops it, making his presence felt on the sack. 7-7, our score after 1. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Play fake. Murray.
Throw it away. Man, he's playing so dumb, bro. All you have to do is run. You're 99, bro. 99 overall. All you have to do is fucking run and throw it away. He paused to throw it.
Hard to vary it up.
If you're an O-lineman, right?
Well, without a doubt, because you
I
just
won
know
an
they're
MVP with them
coming,
last year.
and you never know exactly how. They can be exotic in their blitzes, or their athletic ability just takes over.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long.
Man, y'all block this awesome.
Murray now. And now he'll turn, and off his back foot, he'll heave this deep. And that'll be incomplete. Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Well, we quit counting yardage on that one, didn't we? That was truly 3rd and a mile, wasn't it?
It was. I thought they might just go underneath, but they didn't. They wanted to get the first down there.
Yeah, they tried to pick up the huge chunk unsuccessfully. I'm with you. I would have tried to take some yardage just to gain some field position.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Rankins has now recorded 10 sacks on the season.
2 sacks last week, another one right here. He's been unblockable lately, and I think that goes all the way back to not just his offseason, but the film study he's been doing during the week, because I think he's found matchups that he likes, and he's capitalizing.
A few times he's even defeated double teams. He doesn't care at this point. It's a 6-yard pickup to get him back to the original line of scrimmage with 3rd down coming up.
Hey. 8. Mike 56. Mike 56. Check Mike. 8.
Oh, why is he on there?
From the gun, here's Newton. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield.
The defense.
And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the first down sticks. Don't let them get there. And they rallied and made the tackle.
And we'll see what he can do on the return. It'll be a 40-yard punt, 8 on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that.
He's got a convoy, and he might be gone.
No.
He's going to get this deep out of Carolina's side of the field. A big play there out of Kamara. 74 yards. So down inside the 5-yard line, I have to say, really just a poor job defensively there.
You're exactly right. As a former defensive back, that was not played well at all. But give credit to the offense and give credit to the guy running the football. He gets it down all the way inside the 5.
Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he's got it. Touchdown, Saints. And 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints have taken the lead. Lutz will look to add the extra point. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he gets in. Well, no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now.
Y'all can't start getting pressure. I'm so glad I got a fucking superstar linebacker now.
No matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
Throwing on 2nd and 3. Newton firing quickly here, and that's complete.
Wow, wow.
And they get him down.
Y'all letting KD cannon
it across the 40-yard line.
Give y'all new angles.
It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from games in progress, as well as scores from earlier today.
The coach.
Sorry, we get slap happy up here sometimes.
Gun. Check. Express. Mike 57.
Stop your whining.
Mike's 57.
Now a first down throw for Newton. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Marcus Davenport in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Sacks a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check safety. Express. We'll go.
Back to throw, Newton. This one complete to Curtis Samuel. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts, as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. On 1st and 10, Newton. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Cameron Jordan, he's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Newton now to throw. Got a man on the right sideline. It's Cannon. He'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Give him 18. It's a Carolina first down.
First down, Panthers.
Newton now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. Newton going to hand it off to McCaffrey. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. The Panthers going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. escape, and he goes down. Trey Hendrickson. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
I'm starting to feel for that quarterback back there. I mean, you know me. Normally, don't have a lot of empathy for the QB, right? In this case, definitely. He's been on constant duress this entire game. I don't know how he's surviving back there.
And to think, there's still a long way to go in this football game. So now Cam leads the Panthers up following the sack. Carolina facing 3rd and long. Now Newton. Cam fighting. He lost the football. It's out. And this is picked up by the Saints. He's at the 30. And he's into the end zone. A fumble return and a Saint touchdown. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Time here for likely one play, then off to the locker room, and they're going to have some adjustments to make.
They certainly will, and I think a lot of people are thinking to themselves, all right, take the knee, get out of here, regroup. But how will the head coach and his staff approach halftime? Will it be angry? Will it be clinical? Will they be calm? Will they just let it all out? Who knows? I'm going to be a fly on the wall for this one now.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. He sets. Oh, this is taken in. It's explosive 38-yard pickup. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their defense as well. They'll get a few stops.
Newton on first down. Taking a shot for Samuel. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. It's been this way most of the afternoon, hasn't it? This secondary really put this receiving core on lockdown.
Listen, they've worked together like a basketball team that's playing excellent defense. Great communication. Doesn't matter whether it's man or zone. And especially against deep balls, as we saw there, they're not giving up anything to him.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Newton. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards the pickup there. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down. Oh, that's a face mask. Certainly looked like it. Indeed, here come the flags. So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
So now then, the penalty's got him set up with a first and goal. Now a run with McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, McCaffrey. And that'll get him halfway there as he takes it from the 6 to the 3-yard line.
Well, sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half, you're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. KD Cannon, his 4th touchdown on the year, as they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Gano the extra point, and that will shave 1 more off this lead. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. It's a foot race. The 30. Past the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. He goes 102 yards from one end zone to the other. And the Saints able to stretch that lead out further.
That was a special return. And it happened because he's a special returner. He has to have that approval from his special teams coach's head coach to bring it out of the end zone.
But let's be honest, a lot of times when they bring it out of the end zone like he did there, they don't have approval. I mean, I think a lot of times they do, but correct me if I'm wrong. Sometimes it's just a guy getting a feel, right?
You're exactly right. What's the old adage? Sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules. And if you do, you're taking out some responsibility. But he was happy to do so there.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this 3rd quarter. Went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
That's going to wind up incomplete. However,
there's no way, bro.
A flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
Ready? Set. Here we go. Hey!
Goodness, so trash.
This is Newton off the play fake to McCaffrey. Open man.
Okay, Lat
complete.
can't cover Samuel.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Curtis Samuel. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. As they're now just an extra point away from getting back within 1 score. Extra point try good by Gano. And that will get them 1 closer. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And able to take it past the 20 a little bit, but no further. A flag in there as well. Let's see what this is. So after the face mask, they get to start all the way up past the 35 now. Oh, now Murray has it stripped, and it's picked up by the Panthers. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me
because
you would think there would never be a fumble.
You said what?
We hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Great. Check. Here we go.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. And yet again, this run game just continues to be completely shut off.
Completely stymied. I mean, they're trying to get some consistency, trying to find places to roam. They just haven't been there throughout this game.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Yep.
And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down. And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted. But I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They are more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky.
Murray fighting, lost the football. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And they're already in the red zone. The 18-yard line is where they take over. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
A gain of 6 there on first.
When you call a wide receiver screen, no matter how many blockers you get in front of the guy that catches the ball, there's still an aspect of the guy catching it, turning into a runner, breaking tackles and creating his own yardage, and he just did on that play.
And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. Call it a gain of 3, but not enough to move the sticks. It'll be third and about a foot or two.
Brings up third and inches.
The set, 780, 57 the mic. We go. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Look at it.
They'll try and pick it up in McCaffrey. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it'll be 4th down. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through. And the drive will wind up yielding 3. So they recovered the fumble, but ultimately could not take advantage of the short field.
Definitely a lost opportunity right there. I mean, they were in prime position to put 6 on the board. Ended up settling for 3.
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And last time they coughed it up, led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive? A little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown, but they know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
The coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punching the end zone without turning it over.
Back now here live in New Orleans. It's been a good one so far, just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4.
Mike 54. Yeah. Pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Murray. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. K1 short with a sack. That's 315 pounds of man right there.
Watch the run. Right there. 54 Mike. Here we go, let's bring it. Let's Mike 5-4.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. It's Hill, complete. Just a 5-yard pickup, and it leads to 4th down. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
Taking it about the 16. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially, give him 15. And the Panthers will take over now, 1st and 10. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about the three-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him at contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him at contract time. You could have kicked that one through.
I don't know about that.
I
don't know about
that.
It. Super toe.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
Great. Give me that ball, 20. Watch the twitch. Watch the twitch. Check 24. Check 8. Slam.
Now it's Newton. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. A big play there for Carolina.
That was Merrick's fault.
45 yards.
Didn't even move. Merrick, my DB, didn't even try to put hands on him, didn't move.
That gives them the lead, and they took a major step towards getting there with that big play right there.
I can't remember.
The big play gets them all the way down to the
like
outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff down to McCaffrey. They'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Check 53. 8. Gun.
To throw is Newton. Throw left side complete.
Hold it.
It's Cannon. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. Well, there have been a ton of sacks. They were just trying to prevent another.
So what you're telling me is the conventional way has not really worked for them, huh?
Not at all.
Not all. So he tries to grab him here, and they still get caught.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Throwing is Newton. Thomas has got it. Complete. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. The crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down.
Eight. 20.
The shotgun snap for Newton. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted.
Cameron Jordan.
Picked off inside the 5. Well, that puts a little bit of a wrinkle in their comeback bid.
My defensive end should not be taking those off.
I mean, things were now going their way, but you did mention it's a wrinkle in their comeback bid. It's not the death knell for them by any stretch, but now they've got some extra work to do in order to climb all the way back.
We saw a number of good games earlier today. This one might top all of those. It's been a dandy as we come up on 1st and 10. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time. Again, it's Kamara. And that won't buy him much room. Just a 1-yard gain to the 5. Inside of 2 minutes remaining in a 2-point ball game.
Here comes the boom. I see you, boy. I see you.
So it's Saints football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Looking left side, and he's got a man. It's Hodges. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. How about 25 yards on 3rd down? They'll take it.
The game.
When you hit him on the move like that, he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam. Oh, boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, there was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down.
Right here. Mike.
Murray to throw. Incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Murray is going to fire one deep over the middle.
I want to use...
And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one.
Tell
now
me
it's
why.
3rd down.
Tell me why Andy's mock
drive, and that
X-Factor
incompletion
tape
leads to
never
a very
kicks in.
important 3rd down here if they're going to try and get the football back.
Yeah, getting it back,
I don't know why.
absolutely crucial to their chances to try and win this game. I would expect a lot of pressure here. They can't afford to let them continue to get first downs and eat away at the clock.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Check 25. Check 25. Let's go. Come on. 54. Mike, 54. And we're pretty quiet, D-Wall. Right there. 54. Right there. Right there. 54, Mike. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw. Murray. Flushed out right. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Well, your QB's been sacked 4 times in the game already, and they're the holding goal.
And you know darn well the offensive line coach is frustrated and upset that he's been hit that many times already. He doesn't really care that they hold now. Just don't let him get hit anymore.
3rd and 10 wasn't going to be easy. Now after the holding penalty, they have to deal with a 3rd and 20. Murray now to throw. The open man is Smith. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A gain of 37. Well, make that now 2 completions for them on this drive, and these aren't ordinary completions. They're big ones.
Yeah, these are the types that make a secondary talk to each other and not in a good way. Oftentimes pointing fingers. Hey, who's got him? Someone cover him. That type of indecision can open up to even more big plays.
And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 14 yards is the pickup. First down, New Orleans. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Murray's going to look to throw this thing. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this football game. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now Murray. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Well, had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. That is caught right at the 10-yard line. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up.
You ain't, bro.